Hello, 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 and welcome to the Archdiocese of Lusaka Youth Network. This is my vocation story, and I am your host, Jackson Bwalia. Now, my vocation story is a show in which we endeavor to follow these people that have lived their vocations while serving God in these vocations, and we want to inspire the many youths out there that want to pick from the many vocations that are available in the church, be it priesthood, be it religious life, be it marriage life or single life. Now, today we are joining a very interesting couple, Mr. and Mrs. Zulu, who have been part of the youth ministry in the Archdiocese of Lusaka for a long time, and today we want to listen from them so that we can get inspired. We are at Roma Girls where they reside. Now, I want you to follow me so that we can hear the interesting story that has kept them together in marriage for this long. Come with me. Hi. How are you? Hello. How are you guys? Yeah, I'm with you guys. Thank you. Hello.
Hello. Hi. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Please come in.
Thank you so much.
So welcome to our home. This is the Zulus home here in Roma, Roma Girls Secondary School, Teachers Flats. We welcome you to our place, our humble place.
We are happy that you are here, and we hope that you're going to enjoy being with us here today.
The Zulus are a family, the couple, husband and wife, married 19 years ago. We married in church, in St. Matthias Murumba Pauleni, and we have been living together since then. We have 3 kids together. Our firstborn just completed his grade 12, and our secondborn is in Mukasa, and our thirdborn is at Roma Girls Primary School. I'm married to a beautiful wife here, Messi. Yeah, Bola, Zulu. Basically, that's what we are.
We met at a youth function in Material Boys. It was called BCP by then, but now it's called Life Matters. We met in 1998, and of course when we met we were both community school teachers and we did not know each other, but someone introduced us to each other who was a friend of mine from school and he was coming from Solomon's parish. So after that introduction, Solomon started finding out more about myself until one day we met at a workshop for community schools, and then Solomon proposed. Then it took me good 9 months for me to give him an answer. Then after 9 months, in 1999, our relationship started, and it started with a symbol. We gave each other symbols. Of course, I'm on a shy side, and I just gave him a flower and a card about love, but he himself gave me a clock, a wall clock. And he said very beautiful things, nice things, which I still remember. He said, because of time, it has taken you so long to give me an answer. Because of time, you've given me an answer. And because of time, we'll live to be together. So that's how we met in 1999. It took me 9 months to give him an answer because I was not too sure whether I should be in a relationship or not. One, I was just coming from a broken relationship. I was disappointed before, and after being disappointed, Solomon came. So to me, I was thinking the disappointment I went through, I was again going to be disappointed by Solomon. Two, I was a bit hesitant. To me, looking at Solomon, I thought Solomon, I looked at his height, I was thinking Solomon is short, I'm short, my parents were short, and I also have short children. But then after sharing with my immediate young sister, she told me that it's not all about height of a person, it's about the heart of a person. So I shouldn't look at the height of a person. And I don't know, maybe this is the person God has given me. Then if this is the person God has given me, things will move on well. I'll just see smooth moving of things. And the other thing which made me to delay to take those 9 months, the day I met Solomon at Material Boys, Solomon danced very much. Solomon loves dancing so much, and he danced on that day. And you know, most of the time we do share with our friends. I shared with my close friend, my best friend at school, to say, in fact I spoke in Bemba, there's a boy who wants to be in a relationship with me. Now, you know this boy because this is the boy who danced so much when we met at Material Boys. And my friend told me, that person who danced so much, if you are going to agree to this relationship, I'm going to laugh at you. So I had my own concerns, broken relationship, height of Solomon, my friend laughing at me, until one day I shared with a counselor who told me, no, it's because you have not accepted your previous relationship, and not all relationships are the same. Just try this relationship, and if it's from God, it's going to work out. If it's not from God, it will not work out. And Solomon was so clever. When he saw that I was not giving him an answer, he suggested that we go for a symbolic day. And that's how our symbolic day came in. He said, if you're going to give me a negative answer, then I'll know, because maybe you bring stones or soil and put them together and then you give me, I'll know your answer by the symbol that you're going to give me. That's how we concluded to a symbol. I followed what my young sister told me and what the counselor told me, that Solomon is different and I should try this relationship.
Yeah, they say patience pays. I waited for that 9 months because I'm a patient person. It took a lot of time. I had lost hope actually towards the end of the 9 months. So I was actually giving a deadline that if this one has to go on, either give me an answer or don't give me an answer. But it had to take that 9 months, and for sure it paid off. It was a very joyful moment. I couldn't sleep, when you're in a relationship and it takes so much long. Of course, you are thinking the whole night what has happened, and I was overjoyed. It was quite a nice experience. It took time, but it was nice. Yeah, I dated for 3 years, yeah, almost 3 years. Close to 3 years before we could get married. And I think from 98 we just knew each other because it was a delay period. And then in 1999 up to 2001, 17th of February. So next year we're turning 20 years of love, 20 years of marriage. So it took a good number, 2.5 years in a dating relationship. So yeah, that was it. Yeah, first of all, I had a lot of challenges. One, because of my nature, I'm the firstborn, so I didn't get married quite early like most of my siblings. So there was pressure from my family. Maybe something was wrong with me, or I couldn't handle a woman or a wife. So there was that pressure. Second, from my previous relationship as well, I had a number of my own challenges. I wouldn't trust any woman because of what I passed through. I was disappointed before and all these other things. So because of that, maybe it took a lot of time for me to be in a relationship. And those were some of the challenges. And then also to be accepted by Mercy, it was quite a challenge on its own, because I thought it wouldn't work out, because she took a lot of time. Like you understand, 9 months it's quite a long time for someone to wait. So yeah, those are some of the challenges that I passed through.
Yes, I can also say one challenge which I had. My family were expecting me maybe to go to do person, maybe a doctor, maybe a banker. So for me to introduce someone as a community school person, community school teacher who I loved so much, one of my aunties could not accept. I think she had higher expectations of me. And I told her that this is a person who I have loved, and I'm not following him because of what he has, but I'm following him because of who he is.
Yeah, saints, quite many, a number of them. But first of all, I want to pick St. Francis of Assisi, who wanted peace, peace with the environment, peace with everyone. I think he's the best saint ever. And then also St. Joseph, you know, as a saint for people who are married. You know, he's giving us a very good example of how to take care of the family. Took care of Jesus when they were running away from Herod to Egypt. You know, and you know, even accepted when he knew that this what Mary had was not easy. This is what marriage is all about. Sometimes we pass through challenges like that, and we have to accept even in difficult moments. So our marriage life is not all easy. We have to emulate what St. Joseph passed through. You know, how many of us men could accept a child who is not theirs? Okay, and this is what a family is all about. When there is love, everything is possible. So St. Joseph gives us this zeal to live even in difficult times. That's why he's a patron saint of our families. So I think he gives me that hope that in families we need to persevere, and in families we need to live in peace and love and take care of each other like he took care of Joseph and we took care of Jesus and Mary. Yeah, very, very important.
Okay, the first thing they should take note is marriage is a sacrament, and marriage comes from God. So if they want to take this as a vocation, they have to be patient, and they have to know that each marriage is different. They have to pray to God and patiently wait. God will definitely give them their life partners. And if they're given their life partners, they should know that they need to be fidelity in their marriage. They need to be faithful to each other and look up to God in whatever they do in their life. The first thing they should do is put God first in everything, and then all shall be well.
Marriage is a lifetime commitment, and in the Catholic Church, marriage is a vocation, and marriage is a sacrament instituted by God. In Genesis chapter 2, verses 18 to 25, it says, "Therefore a man will leave his father and mother and be united with his wife." Okay, that was God ordaining marriage in the Garden of Eden. So us as men, I know, of course, we're not taught as much as women, but we can still learn. You know, some of us, we had the chance to learn from the church, from our neighbors, you know, from our family and friends. We learned a lot from there. all in all, I would encourage each one of us, especially as young men, is that don't look for the body. No, we always say internal and external qualities. Okay, don't look for the body of a woman, the shape, the Coca-Cola shape, the onion shape, and all these things that we hear. Look for love, look for honesty, look for joy, look for faithfulness. These are things you cannot see. Okay, yeah, self-control. These are things you cannot see. You can only see them if you live with someone. Okay, so materialism has destroyed a lot of us because of what we see, the physical beauty and all these other things. Those don't count up to marriage. Marriage is all about love and unity and peace and joy and faithfulness and gentleness. That's what marriage is all about.
Well. You have heard it for yourselves. Love is beautiful and love is a good thing, and love comes from God. The Zulus have been able to inspire us with their love story. What will be your story? I hope you've picked out 1 or 2 lessons, because I have picked out plenty. On behalf of the production crew, we are saying thank you very much for being with us. Don't forget, like our page, subscribe to our page, comment and share the videos that we post. We want to hear from you, so give us the feedback. Till next time, we are saying peace out.